get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. Lace up and drip it down, take her wherever, yeah. Say the word and we take trips, I'm with whatever, yeah. Don't bring me down, she build me up, not talking teddy bears. She not Bonnie, I'm not Clyde, but if it need, we're down the ride. His and hers, the wave, we got the same taste. Blue, 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 we like the same faces. Grinding day and night, I need a vacation. Bring my little baby, it's a vacation. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. It's not tricking if she's yours, so no, I'm spending, yeah. If I got it, then she got it, tell her spend it, yeah. What I own and know she owns enough and rent it, yeah. If I'm dipping, tell her slide, it's no question, she gon' ride. Tell her count it up, make sure it's all there. We were down and out, this gon' be all, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands and tell her spend it, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah. I get some bands and I get some bands on my little baby, yeah.
Are we connected? Oh yeah, now I have sound. Now I got some sound going on. Just realized that was the one last thing that I didn't turn on. So hopefully you've got me on screen and you're ready for your workout this morning. Give me a little shout out on the chat and let me know that you're here and that you're ready to go. We're gonna step up the intensity a little bit today. We're still gonna keep it low impact, no equipment. Got me a fancy new yoga mat that I bought from the Five and Below store. Online ordering, you can order as much as you want, $5 shipping. So before we get started, so I did get me a new yoga mat, which I'm excited about. And then I also bought some resistance bands. So if you ever want to go and like buy some of these resistance bands, I love them because they're so versatile for so many things, and they come in different thicknesses. I'll come a little closer. So this one's a little thicker. This one's just a little bit thinner. So the thicker it is, the more resistance it has. And of course, they also have just the regular tubular bands that have the handles on there. So that's at Five and Below. And then, like I said, I just did the online ordering and paid the $5 for the shipping, and it brings it right to my front door. I like nowadays. And then I love this little, almost like zebra little style print to my yoga mat. So that's brand new. Five and Below store. I don't get paid anything for advertising for them. I love where I can find fitness deals that don't cost a lot of money, that are easy to hide away. So I'm just waiting for a few more people to get online, and then we'll get started. I'm going to go ahead and get my timer set for my countdown. We'll start in about 3 minutes. That should give everybody enough time to get settled, clear out some floor space. We're going to do a little bit more stuff to kind of drive your heart rate up this time. We're going to do some leg stuff, some core stuff. We're still going to keep it low impact. Nice easy boost to follow along with. We're going to increase our time a little bit. So normally we've been doing 30-second sets. We're going to take that up to 40 seconds. We're going to do a little 15-second rest in between. And what I decided to do is I did 10 exercises, but a couple of those are repeating. So there may be one or two that we do more than once during those 10. After the 10 exercises, we're going to rest for about a minute, and then we're going to repeat. So we're going to do 2 sets, 10 exercises. Got some different variety stuff for y'all coming up. Let's check text messages. We got Terry joining us. She says, I'm here. Terry, we're going to start in about 2 minutes. And if you're just joining us, no equipment needed. You just need a little bit of floor space. You don't even need to have a mat. A mat just makes it fun or better when you're getting down the floor to doing some ab stuff, but certainly it's not required. You can just be down the floor. You can be on the carpet. Just find a little space to clear out. that you can move around a little bit. We are going to kind of pick up the intensity from the normal workouts. We're really going to get our heart rate up. We're going to sweat this morning. We're going to make this 20 minutes count. And then I need to shut doors so that I have cats running around. This Picasso ran out of the room. I'm going to go ahead and shut him out, and then y'all can't see this, but I had the couch kind of pushed away, and Autumn laying on top there. I hope that she stays asleep because she's a little troublemaker. She gets into everything. I was standing on the couch early this morning, and she likes to get Mark's Bluetooth headset, and it's just like a little headset that comes around and looks over his ears. And so she comes dashing into the living room and jumped up on top of my lap with those headphones in her mouth and just sort of dropped them into my lap. I'm like, here, look what I found. It's like, oh, you're not supposed to have that. So she's my little troublemaker. So send me a little thumbs up. Let me know you're ready to go. We're going to start in about 30 seconds. Todd, are you joining me for a workout? Are you still on here? So our first workout, our first exercise we're going to do is we're going to do an inchworm, and then we're going to add 2 knees in. So it's a mountain climber, but we're just doing 1 on each side. So from the edge of your space, the edge of your mat, on your carpet, wherever you might be, we're going to incorporate this as part of just getting warmed up. So we're going to do a walkout all the way to a plank. So you'll just come down to your mat, you'll walk all the way down to a plank, and then we're going to do knee, and then we're going to reverse it back up to the top, all the way up. So you'll go back down. Again, these are 40 seconds, so we got an extra 10 seconds that we don't normally do. We got 10 exercises total. So just going down to that high plank and then bringing 2 knees in towards your chest. Going 1, 2, and then back to the top. All the way back down. 5 seconds. Will we get it done? Oh yeah. And then back to the top. We're gonna lay face up on your mat and gonna stretch all the way out. We're gonna go right to a cross body crunch. So you'll have hands above your head, legs all the way out. We're gonna reach in opposite hand to opposite foot and then come back down. So reaching in and down. Want to get that core activated. Working through your legs here, opening up through your hips. Getting some movement there. Making sure you're crunching your abs in. Reach all the way up to your toes. We're going 40 seconds and you're more than halfway there. You got it. We're almost there. Keep reaching. Crunching abs. 1 more. And then we're just going to take and bring your knees in, rock yourself up. Come on, we're just standing. Your next one is we're going to do a squat half jack. So we're not going to jump. We are going to do that kind of jacking motion. So I want your feet together. You'll squat down, come up out to the side, just 1 leg out. Squat back down and out. Now we're going to pick up the speed. So if you wanted to do even higher intensity, you could take this half jack right to a jumping jack. And that would be considered more high impact because you're adding the jumping, but I wanted to keep this low impact for you guys, but still get your heart rate up. So squat right in the center, and then I'm doing a little half jack here, just pushing my leg out side to side. This one's the one that's going to get your heart rate up. And rest. Next up, we're going to do a standing knee cross with a reverse lunge. So we're going to do feet wide. And then we're going to do a standing knee cross crunch, taking that same leg you just lifted, go back into her lunge. So crossing crunch, reverse. Crossing crunch, reverse. Just working each side individually here. So that same leg you bring up to crunch here, it just goes back into your lunge. And then switch sides. So you got 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 1 more here. Finish it out. and rest. What comes next? What comes next? We're doing a push-up with a knee touch. So I'll show you on your toes and on your knees. So I'll start with the knees first. So from your knees, you'll just lower down to the floor, come up. I want you to go to high plank. Reach back, touch a knee. Reach back, touch a knee. So you can stay on your toes for your push. Same thing, pike position here. Touch your knees. Then you can go back down if you need to for that push-up. Come back to high plank. Or you can stay here on your toes. Working on improving that push-up strength. Of course, you can come down to your knees. Whole body goes to the floor. And rest. Stay down the floor, because I think our next one is we're down. Oh no, I lied. Sorry. Get up all the way up. We're gonna repeat that squat jack. So feet together. You'll go down and squat. Come up, half jack here. Half jack. So if you wanted to, you could do a little jack here. But I'm trying to keep it low impact here this morning. So we're just gonna do a half jack out to the side, squatting in the middle. Halfway there. Getting that heart rate up. Got about 10 seconds. We're doing good. And rest. Oh, let's see. Inchworm to a shoulder tap. So we're bringing that inchworm back. But instead of this time of doing that mountain climber, we're gonna tap shoulders. So from the edge of your space, just walk down. Go to high plank and hold. You'll tap, tap. Go back the way you came. So just tapping shoulders at the bottom. Then all the way back up to standing. Making sure you're keeping that core tight. So you want to pull your abs in. Got about less than 10 seconds here. I think we got time for one more. And then stay down on the floor. Just turn over. We're going to do a slow bicycle crunch. Just want to make sure that was right. So slow bicycle. So I want you to hold here, and then we're going to switch sides. So switch. And then switch. We're going to go nice and slow. Holding abs tight. Switch. 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 Got 20 seconds to go. Switch. We're holding for about 3 or 4 seconds. Switch. Switch. Going nice and slow here. Really putting some ab tension here. Keeping that core tight. And rest. Rock all the way up. I want you to come to standing. You're going to do 2 knees and 2 straight leg lifts. So I'll kind of turn to the side here. I'm going to reach my arms all the way up. I'm going to pull down towards my knee. Do it on both sides. And then we're going to do our straight leg. So knee, knee, straight, straight. Pull down. Knee comes up. Arm straight up. And then reaching towards your foot. Just alternating 2 knees, 2 straight leg lifts. Less than 10. This is exercise number 9. We got 1 more to go. I'm gonna make the last one a plank. So we're just gonna hold a plank. You can take those to your hands for a high plank. You can go down to your elbows for a low plank. Holding 40 seconds. Are you ready? Pick it up and hold. This was not our normal 30. We're holding 40 this time. So hold as long as you can. If you need to, Come down to one knee, and then go right back into it. Sometimes you just gotta build up a little endurance here. Keeping your core tight. Make sure your hands or elbows are right under your shoulders. You wanna keep it nice and straight here. Squeeze your glutes together. Keeping your legs tight as well. Ab pulled in. Got 5 seconds. And rest. Here's your water break time. You got about 60 seconds. So get a little sip of water. Give me a little hello. Let me know we're all right. Everything is good. We'll do that same exact set one more time. So did you feel a little sweaty? Got your heart rate up a little? Just breathe it in. Walk it around. Just open up. Maybe do some arm circles. Get a little air. We got one more time that we're going to go through here. We got start in about 20 seconds. So we're starting with that inchworm and adding those 2 mountain climbers, so one on each side at the bottom. So starting at about 10. Get your water. Wipe off your sweat. I have already been doubly sweaty this morning. So walk it down. You're going all the way to high plank. You got 1 knee, 2 knees. And then go back the way you came, all the way up. Walking down to high plank. 1 knee, 2 knees. So you got 1 on each side. Keeping that core tight here at the bottom. Bringing your knees up to your chest. Doing good. Got about 10 seconds. And rest. Cross-body crunches next. So we're going down to your mat, face up, or down to the floor. Stretch all the way out. We're reaching in opposite hand to foot. Get ready. Just crunching. Reaching that hand to your opposite foot. Have to reach in and touch your toes. Really crunch it in. Tap those toes if you can. You got it. Pulling your abs and crunching in the center. Reach all the way up. Promise, less than 10. And then a rest. Just bring your knees to chest, grab behind, rock up. Pull yourself all the way up to standing. We're doing that squat and half jack. Squat and half jack. So feet start together. Go squat down, come up and out to the side. So doing a little half jumping jack here, just without the jump. So keeping it low impact. If you want to take it up a notch, feel free to add that jumping jack. Ooh, cut my rhythm off. You're more than halfway there. Getting that heart rate up here. Anytime you can incorporate full body into a movement, the more it does for you. Burn more calories by expending more energy. So we're doing a standing knee cross with your reverse lunge. So just staying on that same leg for your knee up and then back. So starting in 3, 2, 1. So cross and then reverse lunge. Cross, reverse lunge. I like to keep my feet wide. Really crunch in here, crossing over. Just working from side to side. What I'm doing is I'm going 1 here and then back on the same side. Crunching my abs in as I lift up. Just keep that body moving. Less than 5. And rest. Oh, what comes next? We got a push up. with our knee touches. So one push, touching knees on both sides. Again, you can be here on your toes for your push-up. Come up in a little pike position, touch knees. You can go down to your knees, push, come up, touch, touch, go back down, pick your level. This one is 40 seconds. So again, just keeping more time in tension here, working those muscles a little bit further, building strength, and then all the way up to standing. We're doing that squat with your half jack. One more time. So again, if you want to bump up the intensity, make it higher impact would be your jumping jacks. I'm just gonna keep it low. I'm still getting a great workout. I'm sweating. My heart rate is going crazy. So I know I'm doing work. Just keep it moving. And I'm sort of going quick here. And again, using that whole body, spending more energy to burn more calories. That's what we all want, right? To burn more in a short period of time. So we're doing that inchworm again, but this time we have the shoulder taps instead of the knees. So just from the edge of your floor space, the edge of your mat, walking down to plank, walking all the way to high plank, just taking it here, tap, tap. Go back the way you came. Rest. We're doing slow bicycles, so face up on your mat. We're doing a slow bicycle crunch. Hold your position until I say switch. Ready and hold. And switch. So I'm trying to hold for about 3 or 4 seconds. Switch. Keeping my abs tight. They should feel a little shaky. Switch. So you should feel like your abs are really engaged here. We're getting a little shaky. Switch. A lot harder to hold this slow. Switch. I feel you really get more ab engagement here. Switch. Just by keeping that tension. Switch. Pull your abs down. Make sure you're pulling your belly button down. Switch. Rest. Rock up. One more time, standing up. We are doing that 2 knees and then your 2 straight legs. And then our last thing is that plank. I'm going to slightly turn to the side here. So arms up, just pull down and up. Now if you really wanted to activate your obliques here, you do a little crossover here. Bringing your elbows to the outside and getting those obliques. Again, as I'm lifting here, I'm always squeezing my abs on. And then if you want to work more at the sides, that little twist here at the top. And rest. Last thing coming up. Number 10 in your set is that plank. We're going to hold 40 seconds. So get ready. Make sure your hands or elbows are right under your shoulders. Body's in a straight line. Abs are pulled in tight. And again, at any point, I want you to hold as long as you possibly can. If you get to that point where I just can't do it, just bring one knee down. Rest for about 2 or 3 seconds. come right back into it. This is all about building endurance, building your strength. Keep your legs tight, your glutes pulled in, abs are pulled in, keeping that body nice and straight. So try to make sure your hips are not lifted. Keep your head in line with your spine. Hold in tight. We got 5 seconds. And rest. Bring it all the way up to standing. We'll do some stretches and you're all finished. How are we feeling? How did we do, everybody? So just feet wide. Take a nice deep breath in. I got sweaty. Did you get sweaty? My heart rate is racing. All the way up. All the way down. One more time. Right, all the way up. Breathe in. Exhale out. I just want you to bring your arms all the way to the top. We worked on those obliques a little bit, so let's push over to the side. Stretching out. And then bring it to the center. Push to the other side. Then bring it to the top. We're going to bend at the hip and just take it down. Legs straight. I want you to stretch out through your hamstring. If your heart rate's still too high, just leave your chest above your head. You still get a good stretch here. Just push your glutes back so your legs are nice and straight. And you're pushing back through here, so you can still keep your head up, keeping your chest if your heart rate's still too high. Then we're just going to take a big deep breath here, and then go back down. All the way up. Deep breath in. Taking it back over. And just hold. And then I want you to take your roll. Rolling up. Nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. You're going to stretch out through your chest a little bit. So bringing it up behind. You're going to bring your hands behind and just lace your fingers together. Pull through. Open up through your chest. Doesn't it feel good to get exercise done in the morning? Take your arm across your body, stretch out through your shoulder. Morning time is definitely my favorite time to get it done. Like if the earlier we get it done, the less excuses we have as the day goes on. I definitely have more energy in the morning time than I do in the afternoons. So taking the other arm across your body, stretch out through your shoulder. And then rest. And you're just going to stretch out through your quads here. Doing a little hamstring curls. Bring it up and just stretch out through your glutes. Hopefully you enjoyed your workout. Maybe a little stretch from side to side. And as always, you can take those 10 exercises and you can repeat them more than just the 2 times. If you wanted to get a 30-minute workout, a 40-minute workout, just take and do it again. And rest. The videos are always there on the page. There are other ones, if you go on there on the video section, they're all the 20-minute workouts that we've been doing for the past couple of months are on there, so you can shake it up during the week and have something new. Almost every day if you wanted to at this point. We have a good variety on there, and I try to make sure it's different every single time. And then just remember I have HIIT class on Monday nights and then body sculpting with your dumbbells on Wednesday nights. So maybe join me for a class or ask me about it, ask me what we're doing, or go look on the website. And then, as always, if you have certain areas, body parts, certain goals you want to achieve, you want me to add something into our 20-minute Facebook workouts, just send me it on the messenger or comment on the video. Hey, I'd like to do inner thighs, I'd like to do more abs, I'd like to do more shoulders. Do that. And then, reminder, if you missed out on the first part of it, I got my brand new mat from the 5 and Below store. This is my $5 yoga mat. Cannot beat that deal. Hello, Autumn. And they've got all different colors, patterns, and stuff. And this is just the one that I had picked out. And then I found I love these loop bands because they're so versatile. And they had a couple of different resistance. So you can see this one is a little bit smaller and this is a little bit thicker. So the thicker one has a little bit more resistance. But these were from the 5 and Below store, $5. If you go on Amazon and look for a band like this, it's like $12. And then I actually have some of the ones that are the longer pull-up bands. And And I have several of those I bought last year, and I paid $5 or $6 for them. And then I went to go find more on Amazon for my boot camp classes. They had gone up like 3 times the price. Now they're like $20 a band. I was like, I'm not paying $20 for basically a gigantic rubber band. But I found these at the 5 and Below store, and they're not as long as my other ones, but I still love them. I have a great variety of workout stuff. Y'all want to like have me do a short video and just do a demo on some of the things with the bands? Let me know, comment. I'm more than happy to get on there and jump on and show you how to do things or to shake up your routine. But there's so many little versatile things like that you can have in your arsenal of home workout equipment. So any questions, comments, you just shoot me a message, let me know. I'll be glad to answer what I can. So until next time, we'll see you guys next Tuesday for another Facebook workout. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.